It's a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to downtown Minneapolis at Huntington Bank Stadium, the home field of the Minnesota Golden Gophers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the BYU Cougars, taking on the 15th ranked team, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And the Golden Gophers will kick this deep to start us off. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. He hands it off from the gun. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. And the Cougars will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards. And here he gets the first down.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll hand it off. Breaks into the clear. Gets the first and still running. He's in the clear. Inside the 10. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, BYU.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. On the kickoff is hammered. Sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Goes in motion. And looking to throw now on first down. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Brigham Young. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
You know, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Number 16 sets a kickoff.
Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Minnesota offense takes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Got a man open, hits him right in stride. tackle made after a big gain.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
To the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play with his arm, just unable to connect with the receiver downfield, but good effort and a good play.
They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Golden Gophers looking to keep this drive rolling. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
And the Golden Gophers with 1st and 10 here. Looking for a gap. It's Davis. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
Chris, what a play by this quarterback. 1 second, he's surveying the entire field, trying to find that open receiver. The next second, he just pulls it down, tucks the football away, picks up yards, and gets a touchdown himself. What a run.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the 1st down.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
It's 4th and 10. The offense on the field going for it. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
What an effort by the receiver here. Good job with the run after the catch to pick up that first down. The pass was short of the sticks, and this receiver is able to get the rest by himself. Terrific individual effort here.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's looking deep down the middle. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
So here we go, a crucial play, 4th and long from the 44. Let's see what the play call is. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. 4th down pass is incomplete, but there's a marker down. A crucial call here. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A direct snap. Breaks free. He's got the first down and still motoring. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Quick pass, the catch is made. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. That has been in large part to the reliance on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking for a gap. It's Davis. End zone ahead, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Great job by this offense answering the bell and getting 6 on the board. Well, just an extra point from this thing being all tied up, and you got to think the scoreboard operator isn't done just yet today.
Point after, knocked right through. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Breaking free at the 35. Now here he goes at the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, BYU.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. On the run, he'll let it go. Pass caught on a comeback route. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Gonna run it. It's Davis. He's past the marker and still going. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Offense now behind the sticks on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. And now the handoff. Breaks into open space. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Picks up 4. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Sixth play of the drive coming up. And there's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. And he'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Well, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. The quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Signs a quick throw. Stop right near midfield, and it'll be a 1st down.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. First down here for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Gets some space around the 30. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
The Golden Gophers lining up here on 1st and 10. Handoff to the right side. Raiders all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And the extra point makes it a 7-point lead, 28-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Returner goes out of bounds.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. The DB's backing off from the line now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Sticking with the running game. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. You keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, And the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
The pocket breaking down. He finds some space. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Third down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The receiver makes the catch. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Checks this down to the running back. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, it's an incompletion here. And I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The attempt from 47 yards. One more play before they head to the locker room. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there at what will be the final play of the quarter. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Cougars will kick this away to get the second half going. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Minnesota offense takes the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. That's a designed quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loss of 2. Second down coming up.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble now. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Look out, room to run here. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Running back grabs it on a screen. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. The running back here in a direct snap. First down and more. He's still running. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And the Cougars pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. On the move now. Fires it on the move. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line. BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own with the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Looking to scramble. They're able to get him down.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Can he make it to the marker? And he will be stuffed for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Brigham Young.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
BYU 28.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Tight end goes in motion. Ball handed to the running back. Breaking free at the 35. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
A pre-snap motion from the offense. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Second down.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. They'll run it to the right side. He's found some room at the 45. It's a big gain on third down, but not enough for the first. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish.
28.
Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. They go with a direct snap. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Ball handed off. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Finding space at the 20. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, BYU. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the fourth. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Right down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Play fake, looking to throw. Now rolling out to his left. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
We'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, drops back. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Direct snap to the back. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, if you're going to run an ISO play with that pulling guard, the running back's got to do a better job of getting behind those big linemen to hope that a hole will open up. Here he tries to bounce it to the outside, and there's just no room out there.
So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
There's the handoff. He gets loose. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And the Golden Gophers will have 1st and 10 here. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Handoff here from the shotgun. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Any offense loves to call a play on 1st and 5 after that offsides penalty. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They finally stop them at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The Golden Gophers line it up with 1st and goal. Direct snap to the back. They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. 2nd down and goal upcoming. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And the freshman brings him down quickly. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. The 10th play of this drive is a 3rd down and goal. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Trying to run it in. The defense stops him close to the goal line, but not in.
Woo, good job by this defense. That quarterback doesn't need much room. They did a heck of a job to keep him out of the end zone, and now we got a 4th and goal situation.
And a timeout is called to talk strategy here. Tie game late in the fourth quarter. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. Pandemonium here. They've taken the lead in the final seconds.
How about that? Clutch kick here for the kicker. Gives them the lead. But remember, there's still time up on the clock. This game is not over just yet.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Offense comes out needing a score in this one-possession game. Looking to throw here. Lets it go quickly. He's got it with room to run. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, the pass is picked off. Now he's bringing it back. Across the 40. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.